things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome, everyone, to the shores of the Tennessee River, Neyland Stadium, home of the Volunteers. As we'll see, a playoff team from last year, the Vanderbilt Commodores, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Tennessee Volunteers. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Commodores will kick it off to get us underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll crank up this drive with the pass.
Shit.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Baker.
Let's see him
They got
there.
him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards.
I like the running back there on the route, the patience he showed, really setting it up. Got to the defender, was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Looking downfield on first down.
You don't want to be great. We said we don't want to be great.
But it's incomplete. Now, I know you two never faced off against each other in an actual rivalry game other than the Thanksgiving morning Turkey Bowl. But knowing you two the way I do and the way you know each other, Jesse, what would you have done to try to throw Pollack off a little bit on a stage like this?
In our opening 10-play script, I would have had David Pollack cut off. Maybe even double team high-low. Chop block on every single play early.
Which is illegal, you bum. That's fine. But that's fine. You know what? I guess in retaliation to that, we would have just roughed the passer over and over, taking the 15-yard penalty. That's what's fun about this, Reese. It's petty. It's sometimes it crosses the line of dirty, but that's why rivalries are so fun.
Well, you love to see this on the first drive of the game, right? Third down, go back to the old faithful, the slant pass, something you put in on day one install back in spring practice. Executed perfectly, keep this drive alive.
And the Volunteers are on the move. He'll take a shot. Touchdown!
Oh, that fucking SWAT shit don't work, bro.
Took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them. They can use this first score to
This bitch just bumped me out the fucking way.
in this rivalry matchup.
Man, doesn't this feel good to come out, score early, get the crowd involved, get the nerves out of the way, Palmer, when you're playing in a big rivalry game.
Yeah, and I feel like momentum is always a big thing in any game, but in rivalry games, it's that much more important because everybody is going to feed off that first score now.
He'll bring it out. It's Brown. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Got it in the middle. It's Davidson.
See that shit in the beginning. Right there, so see that bitch beat.
Let's see if it stands.
Glad I didn't.
Holding on the offense accepted, so they'll back up and go at it
giving us
again.
holding like we got blocking on aggressive or shit. Like, come on, dog. We getting holding every fucking play. I mean, I don't even know but it be happening more often than not.
Finds a crease at the
Oh my gosh! Don't let my man get freak nasty out there.
Short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. And the Commodores come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Quarterback keeper makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. The Commodores now with a long way to go to pick up the first down.
I'm only in 3, bro.
Leaves it with the back. Still running at the 40.
Only 3, my guy. Only 3.
49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
And this guy's going to have to come through for you in this game. He picks up another first down, but he's your Heisman contender. He's the best player on your football team, and he's a guy that's just going to have to touch the ball a lot in this game if you're going to win.
To throw, it's Holstein. He'll take the deep shot. What a grab along the left sideline. Got the foot down in a strong throw. Put it right on the money. Touchdown Doors. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was... That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Offense at an empty set. Wants to throw on first down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Going for the big play. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
This defensive coaching staff, they love their secondary, and they love the matchups they have. They believe they've got 5 guys at least back there that can cover one-on-one. You saw a great example of it there on third down, forcing the incompletion.
They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. It is a maxim of Tennessee football that you must be physical.
Physical. It's just kind of people they are, right? Tennessee people are physical. They want to do the dirty work. They're willing to do the dirty work, and you love it when your team has a bunch of grinders, a bunch of physical guys, a bunch of blue-collar guys that want to work.
And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats. But when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, too. Get down and don't take a big hit.
Looking to throw. Gets it to him on the screen.
Gosh, bro. That block last second.
Extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. UTSA is currently ahead in this one inside a jam-packed Alamo Dome, but they've struggled to really pull away. They're up by 7 over Syracuse. We will be multitasking today, boys. One eye on that game.
Touchdown, Vandy. Special teams coming through the third aspect of the game, delivering big time.
Well,
maybe they thought if they kicked it into the end zone that he wouldn't dare bring it back. Instead, he just dared them to tackle him, and nobody could. What an explosive return.
And those guys got so much speed, they ain't scared. And you can tell, takes it out, good blocking, give them a little crease, and you can see the speed. You don't put slow guys back deep. You don't see Jesse Palmer returning kicks. No. You see the fast guys.
They pick that bitch right back down the middle. And that's how they get this shit right there. Y'all something about some ball. You should play ball.
A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line.
Oh, shit.
First play of the drive, wants to throw.
Fuck, he got it.
Got it in the middle, it's Jackson.
He got it.
He really picked it. Another big play on the outside, and that's the thing that historically has got Rocky Top rolling.
That's so much fun to watch playmakers outside that they can run by you and go make big plays. Opens up the whole field, the whole offense, and this Orange fan base goes absolutely bananas.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive ways.
And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
They'll give it to the back. He powers his way ahead, gets 3, but they're still looking at 4th and 2.
We're getting a dollar front. I'm going to run that bitch again. I believe we're going to stop out there now.
They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. They'll run play action. Fires to the tight end.
Gosh,
they bring him down,
this the type of game where you just got to be patient with that shit. You got to be patient.
And I love it. Play
they going to get some
bullshit.
bullshit.
It sucks
You got to be
linebackers
patient.
in. You're
They
thinking
just
run,
ass, so like, they
makes
going to
a
do
little
something.
bit of space for the completion and the big fourth down
Shit, they're
conversion.
like to do something
Throws toward
fucking
the end
stupid.
zone.
This one of them games. You get
That's the way
bro.
you finish a drive and put up points.
You know, sometimes as a play caller, you just don't have to overthink things. I've got a guy who's faster than your guys, and he's just going to run straight down the field. I'm going to throw it way down the field. He's going to make the catch, and we're going to score a touchdown, and that's pretty much what just happened there.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
What the fuck kind of return is this?
Coming out with it, it's Brown. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. In front of them as they start the drive at their own 10. They'll run it behind the big guys up left. Hammers ahead for a yard out for the 12.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. Looking to throw, it's Holstein. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And that's a really good job by this defense. Complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
Off the RPO,
22.
There you go. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down.
That's all I want.
Both teams made no secret. They wanted to target their big play receivers, and they've done just that in the first. They're a couple of yards short of the first down, but the offense will stay out there on fourth down. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
You talk about setting a tone. Going for that in your own territory early in the game? Oof.
Well, let's decide, gutsy or
big
crazy.
boys at him.
Both?
And the Commodores come to the line with a new set of downs. Tight end now in motion. Wide receiver going in motion.
Oh, yeah, there we go. Thank you.
Off play action on first down. Here comes the heat.
Go on there, dude. Don't give a fuck who you got over there. Ah, shit. All right, let me stop bullshit. If I lose again, I'm not playing. Can't lose, really. Let me stop bullshit.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Fires
Fuck you,
left.
boy.
Intercepted. Big
I told you that nigga ad, bro. Go.
They finally get him down, but a huge return. Not only do they get the ball back, but man, did they set up some field position. About the only good thing that happened for the offense on that play, at least it wasn't a pick six. What a return.
Yeah, that didn't look good for the offense. You know all those big fellas, those old linemen, they're not going to be able to go make the play.
Oh,
so
that shit didn't let me throw the ball at first.
Getting the interception,
Oh, I thought I said that.
if you can break that play and you can get past that level, it might be to the house. It might be to the crib. Lucky that wasn't a pick six for our offense.
The Commodores are threatening in the red zone. Pocket breaking down. Nowhere close on that one as he got now they face third down.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, and you've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions from go to 1 to 2 and then maybe make a play. He goes off of his first target, and you can tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
Another incompletion on third down.
This is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
Now on 4th down and 5, they'll try to move the chains. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
Come on, man. That's what I do, bro.
Touchdown,
That's what I do. I remember a little bit of straighten.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so
that's crazy. Go Bulls is
small
insanity.
drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Now I'm about to lock in everybody.
Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. So here is the Tennessee offense. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Got his man down the middle. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
On 4th down, looking for the completion. Intercepted a first half turnover can swing momentum. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. How big is this drive? scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? Do you be more aggressive here to try to get the football back to your offense?
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And what you talk about in defense is speed, is penetration, getting in the backfield, making something happen. You can tell they got in there so quick. The offense couldn't recover, but in with them. Nice job getting the tackle for loss.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Finds his man open. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10.
I love that from this offense. 3 is good. You're in field goal range, but now we're set up with 1st and goal because of great 3rd down execution by this offense. Stay aggressive. Even when you get in this part of the field, when everything shrinks and gets a little bit harder, you still want to be aggressive.
The offense trying to throw it there quickly down close to the goal line. Nice job by the defense tackling the catch.
They keep pushing forward now, back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. On the move.
It's a big fella.
And he runs it in for
Big
the
fella.
score. Touchdown, Vanderbilt.
He's going to be great again.
Yeah, I tell you what, Reese, I'm not picking a team unless I got a guy that can do something like this in the quarterback spot. I need an athlete. I need a little bit of mobility. It just dictates too much to the defense. QB runs in for 6.
The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. They'll leave it with him. Fighting off the defender. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. And the Vols headed quickly to the line. Back to pass on 2nd down.
Oh, shit. I ain't fucking pick my play. He
make the
fucking
connection.
that time.
Yeah, and he looked like he had the opportunity to secure that, obviously, open over the middle of the field. But you know how that works. Middle of the field, more defenders. Am I going to get whacked when I hit this thing? It makes those guys think a little bit. You see more drops in the middle of the field.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win 1st and 2nd down. You set up 3rd and longs like that. You can show your exotic looks. You can get the pass rush going. Everybody on the back end expecting throw. And that's how you force incompletions and force 4th downs.
First one of the day is on its way. Didn't see a lot of him in that loss last week. Only called on once.
Come on, bro.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. They use the end around. First play of the drive. That'll get the eyes moving. At the 40, there he goes. Turns it on down the left side. Past the 10. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Doors.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. see if they can get something going here late in the half. Looking to throw on first down. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Got to give the defense a lot of credit, man, because they've come into this hostile environment. They've quieted the crowd down with some of the plays they're making. They've got a nice lead right here, and they're making it hard for this quarterback to go to work.
Tagged out of the air.
Don't you push up
they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. The Volunteers lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on third down. So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
I gotta stop doing that, bro. I be too busy making my adjustments. I be forgetting to bring my player down. The nigga who gonna make the fucking play happen.
With a fresh set of downs.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that fourth down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it.
There he goes.
Hey, bro.
And a nice pickup.
You hit me, right? I don't give a fuck if they try, right?
Well, I think you're starting to see some examples of why this guy is inexperienced than a freshman quarterback, right? Obviously, he's thrown a couple picks earlier in the game. That scramble right there, he's got to get down. He's got to take care of himself and slide. Great job, nice athleticism, good decision to take off scrambling and help his offense, but you really are seeing his inexperience shine through here in this game.
And the Volunteers can really attack on this second and short. Looking to fire.
Whoa. This game is so ass. Fucking D-line is right there.
Beautifully and pick up the first down.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you throw to running backs, you got to make it easy. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. He lobs one high down the left side. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. Return takes it down to the 27-yard line as this defense is hungry for turnovers.
At some point, you just got to realize as a quarterback, don't throw it near him. That is number 10 on the season. When the ball's in the air, he thinks it's his. He thinks he's the wide receiver, makes the play, makes another interception. Lucky number 10.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Running to the left. Got the first down and more.
That's the best one I'm going to do.
Speeding down the left side. Touchdown, Vandy. And once he got away from the knee, they had no shot at catching him.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half. Running the ball, throwing the ball. They had insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
Fielded in the end zone. It's weird. Stopped at the 17. He's probably second guessing
that. Ass over and over. We don't have rivalries, man. We don't have fucking rivalries.
They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Starts a drive trying to go up top. He unleashes a long one.
Do that shit, bro.
And it looked as if he might take that one all the way to the house. Just ran out of a little steam, and the defense finally got him. Might as well try to punch them while they're reeling. You get one huge play to set it up. Now it's 1st and 10 inside the 40. Fires toward the end zone.
There we go, boy. Way to get back.
That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that
Hey, you
catch.
got your ass, nigga.
Man, it's so hard to play
Maybe 'cause I
defense
make it
nowadays. You got a
too.
strike zone where you can hit people. You get flagged for targeting. You get flagged for pass
That's what you
interference.
do at the
That
top.
was beautiful. Great job in the end
No,
zone,
it's not your
making
fault.
it a
Number-
hard
Hey,
window to
Herb,
throw into.
get
And
the
when he
fuck
caught
out
it,
the fucking
making
way.
him feel you.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go?
That bitch over there.
Wants to go up top. Bought a little time, lets it go. This
That'd
time
be
it's
so funny,
complete.
nigga.
Stop is made at the 22. A 10-yard pickup and a first down just outside the red zone.
You could jump and slide that shit.
New set of downs after the completion.
You know what the fuck you do.
To the air on first down. Unleashes one
We're
deep.
getting fucking toasted right
Touchdown
now.
Volunteers!
This shit is not.
Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
What the fuck are you doing?
And that touchdown is so big for this offense, right? Because here at the end of the half, you're just trying to find positives you can build upon in the second half. And right when it was looking like this game was starting to get away from them, they're able to execute, score, and that's going to help their confidence.
So here comes the kickoff after the touchdown, and the last thing you need right before the half is to give up a big return. He'll bring it out. It's Washington.
Oh my gosh, 2-7.
I know he thinks he
that
can
shit,
house
bro.
every
Fuck.
return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14.
What you doing, man? You might be a big one, little bro.
Offense has enough time to get off the play before we head to the half.
Oh, yeah, thank you. Oh my god.
They'll run it to the right. Breaks the tackle. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Just enough time for one final play in this half. To the ground with the back. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update. And the Vols will line up to kick off and start the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Washington.
Oh my gosh.
Nice
I
job
need to put the ball
executing
back on
all of
the
the
ground.
assignments
Oh
as they
my
put a
god.
stop to
That
that
speed was
return at the
big.
22.
Sick.
Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. They open this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too. Just
Turn it on!
Man, when I can run the football like that on first down and create second and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
And they just need a few inches for the first down, but they've got three receivers spread to the right. Looking downfield, it's Holstein. The safe call on the wide receiver screen. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. He is having a day. Already visited the end zone 3 times, and he might get back there again soon, David.
I mean, just crazy. He's getting open. They haven't had an answer for him. You think at some point you go, all right, he's not going to beat me anymore, but the defense continues to give up yards, and he is like, yes, please.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Oh my gosh, he's
and
killing
finally
my
the
right
defense is
tackle.
able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They've been trying all game long, different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there, but on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete. Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. He gets the ball, he's hitting the outside big. It puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get them out of a spot.
And the Commodores will try to pin them back with the punt. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. First one of the day is booted away. They ran him out there 4 times in the victory last week. The here. Offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. That was a big stop by the defense. Now to see if they can take advantage and draw a little closer in this game. So we're starting to get late.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Here's the pressure. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And the defense at this point understands that the offense is going to have to try to throw the football, all right? They already got a lead, so they're now pinning their ears back and getting after this guy, trying to get him to the ground.
Unloads to the wideout. On target over the middle. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38.
Well, this guy's having a day. It doesn't matter where he's lined up or what routes he's running. He just seems to always be getting open, and his quarterback is taking notice. He's looking his way. Nice job there, throwing in time, getting it to him in space and allowing him to go.
Literally
it's turning into a
pressure
very
circle
nice
to tackle.
statistical day for this wide receiver.
Piss me the fuck off.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Yo.
Big fella
What's good,
in the
y'all?
middle. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in
Why y'all get off yesterday?
really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
I was taking
I'm
too
not
long.
home, but I'm with my girl. She don't be on she's not on already.
Wants to throw on third.
I understand if I run with my girl,
Took a
you know,
hit as he couldn't deliver the
I was about to say, we was waiting on Dell.
Dell
Dell left.
And you got to expect this offense to go
We're
for it
gonna
again
have
here on 4th down, right? Obviously trailing, we're in the second half, but we saw them try to go for it on 4th down early.
Go, bitch! Fuck is wrong with this bitch ass nigga?
Play here.
Oh, man.
He's
Ain't
not
gotta run
going
my
to
little
get there.
inner
Stopped
again.
short on 4th down.
I ain't never scored up in two times in one game, but I ain't gonna lie. He let me score it. Oh, he ass. Oh my god, he's ass.
It's a reverse. He get it down to the 35 before he stopped. 10-yard pickup on the play, and it's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. With the catch, it's Brown. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
Touchdown, Commodores! Hold that baby in and stroll into the end zone for the score.
I don't care.
Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You've worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You got to get the crowd back into this football game. Big rivalry. Get some emotion. Get some momentum on your side.
This shit.
Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. There's still plenty of time, but you see that 21-point deficit, and there is a sense of urgency. And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
Come on, bum on the inside. Come on, bum on the inside, please.
The give to the tailback. Snuffed out behind the line of scrimmage, and we have not seen much of that. What a day he's had so far. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. They'll run the option. Now the toss.
What's this?
Good enough for the
Oh my
first.
goodness, that's not like in the game. That's not like in the game. Look at this sick. He's so sick, man.
Excellent pass by the back
Look at him
on the
play ball.
option.
He's supposed to be. ain't
What
supposed to
execution by the offense. The quarterback making the right decision on the defender quickly. Get it to your running back. And how about the wide receivers and everybody else blocking in space, creating alleys so the running back should do the rest.
Love the way we
Make the
block,
huge play for the
we finding
touchdown.
our identity.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down.
Hey, bro, he hit the fuck out my court. This nigga just closed at, bro. He's fucking weird, bro. Come on, bro. Man, this nigga just closed out, bro. Yo, what's up with this nigga, bro?
Free bread, free bread. So they released High on Life 2. What about the free games though?
This nigga closed out like a whole waste of my fucking time, nigga. I could've hit the gym already. He was a bitch. They're homies.
Why the fuck do they have a 6-7 game?
This nigga just pissed me off, bro. That's so weak. Like, what the fuck? Like, it wasn't even that bad of an ass whooping. Like, I told you, this like, nigga's just so weak, bro. See, kick this nigga out the league, bro. Nigga just wasted my stash.
Well, he quit.
Yeah, bro. No, he closed that. He could have quit, like. I do have this shit, ain't gonna lie. Slept weird, got my back hurt.
I don't know why your back hurt.
Because I slept weird, bro.
He was in there getting thraxed.
Yeah, I do the thraxing, bitch.